All right, let me get rid of that.
What is happening? That's just that's like almost
Jerry.
that's almost like a scary. Jerry's here. Welcome to welcome to Loud and Nerdy on a Tuesday night.
We got to thank Terry Gerald for that.
The opening work. That opening is so good. Terry Gerald.
The new opening is so much. Great. I so love it.
It's so much fun.
Go check out Black Dog Films and Harlow's Haunt.
3, whatever it is. Is it Final Signals? What is it?
Yes.
Signal Fright? Something. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Loud Nerdy on a Tuesday night. My name is JW Colwell. I'm joined by my partners in crime, the people that show up, and Timothy Sheriff. Good evening. Who show up every Tuesday night with me? Jerry Kamora of the band Slapjaw, Raven of Raven, and Joe. Ridgley of the Indie Escape Network, soon to be another show on the Indie Escape Network. What is it? This one right here, Untrained and Unscripted. You and Ryan West. This Thursday night,
almost a decade.
Thursday night at 10. The boys are back in town. I think there's a famous song. If you like everything on the Indie Escape Network, if you like Loud and Nerdy, Generation Movie, unscripted and untrained, or untrained and unscripted. You like any of those things?
You're gonna have to get that right, man.
Sure, at some point I'll get it right. Untrained and unscripted, got it right. Boom, done. If you like any of those things, please like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, like us on all the places that you're looking: IMDb, Threads, Blue Sky, X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you're calling it this week.
Everywhere.
Time out.
We are super excited tonight. We're going to have some folks from. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, time out.
What?
Well, I was attempting to say something to inform people that come on our network or on our shows that they do get an IMDb credit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I had no idea. I was trying to get through the housekeeping. I was trying to be a good host.
I wasn't sure if I might. I mean,
housekeeping.
It's not a cheap mic, damn it. I'm hoping you can hear me.
I was trying to get through the housekeeping, Joe. I feel like a personal attack at this moment. Basically, you're coming at me.
Basically.
What I was going to say
was counting now.
Yeah, fine. Start it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Start the count.
Counting?
Start the count. Yeah, start the fucking count.
Counting,
even though I did it deliberately. Anyway, now we can say it's deliberate, basically and deliberately. Anyway, we're super excited. We have folks from we have Loren Lepre, Loren W. Lepre, I should say, from Camera X joining us tonight. Longtime Joe, definitely Mr. Sex, and damn, that beard is spectacular. We're doing well. I'm here for Loren. I'm here from now on. Okay, Ghostface Studio Productions, welcome. And we're happy to have you from now on. We're super excited to have Loren W. Lepre tonight. We also have one of the actresses from the movie Rosaria. Aleo, right? Is it? I will get it right because that's super rude. Araso. I'm sorry. Part of the problem with remembering her last name is she has different last names in some other places where I was doing some research on her today. So, she does some announcing for wrestling and things like that.
Oh, it's Jack Hunter. Okay.
I wasn't creeping. I was doing research. Creeping is
that what we call it?
Creeping is Jerry's gig.
Right.
Let's get some news out of the way, and then we can.
Yeah, we're already at 9:10.
I know. Let's get some news out of the way so we can bring the folks on.
Someone always starts late.
This is the biggest news of the day. This right here. This girl coming back. Yes, Jennifer Jones makes a triumphant return to the MCU in the Daredevil.
Did you say Jennifer Jones?
Jennifer Jones, right?
Jessica Jones.
No.
Jessica Jones.
Oh, I'm taking your nerd card tonight.
Wow, man. Really?
Look, Jennifer Jones is a famous actress. Let it go. Just let it go. Jessica Jones is back. Kristen Ritter is back. Jessica
There's
Jones.
No Jennifer even in the show.
Oh my God! Will you
Good
people
for the day.
relax?
Are you thinking of She-Hulk again?
No.
She-Hulk is a good show. Anyway, they
She-Hulk
dropped
is a
the
good show.
they dropped the Daredevil Born Again season 2 trailer today. It was it's spectacular. It's got a lot of cool shit in
short
it.
but sweet.
Yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do, Ghostface. You got to do it, baby. Do what you got to do. I would find if you show up on most weeks, I don't mess up on Jessica Jones. It was an honest mistake, and let he who is not without mistakes cast stones, I guess. Other
Joe's beard
big
looks like
news.
AI lions mushrooms.
Yeah, that's
wow.
Wow, interesting.
Hey, don't hate because I can grow a beard.
Yeah, you can grow a beard. The only other thing I want to talk to quick is Mercy knocked Avatar out of the #1 spot. That was the other big thing of the week. It's not going to do well past this week because we have big movies opening this week. 2 big movies, as a matter of fact. But Mercy did knock Avatar out of the spot. The first time in 6 weeks it's been not been #1. The 2 movies opening that are going to do very well. There's a new Sam Raimi movie, which we can never not enjoy. Sam Raimi movie, Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien. It looks fantastic. She plays like a naifish office woman who is being picked on by her boss. They crash on a desert island, and she knows how to live, and he doesn't. So we're going to see that. And then the other big weird movie of the week is Iron Lung, filmed by Mark Plyer, which is this huge YouTuber who is a lot of hype. And also, just so we're clear, one of the most interesting release schedules of the year, because he doesn't have a studio releasing. He does not have any kind of major studio backing, and yet he is on 2,800 screens as of right now. So super interesting.
Yeah, some interesting marketing going on there.
It's really a lot of interesting marketing.
By
and
the way,
Ryan,
we wish you were here, brother.
Yes, we do. We do wish you were here, Brian. Okay, let's get to it then. We are super excited to have 2 people from the writer and the director of Kamora X coming on, and we're super excited to have our Rosario Arezzo on as well. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. Joe, let's bring him up.
Oh, you want me to work?
Yeah, I want you to work.
Producer.
Hey, Loren.
Hey, how we doing?
Rosaria, how are you? Did I get Arezzo right the second time?
I was chuckling behind the scenes back here, so it's
I fucked it up.
Rosaria.
I got Jessica Jones wrong too, so it's okay tonight. Just you're in good company.
Yes,
with one of the first ladies of Marvel.
Her name was Jennifer.
Yeah, I could have fucked it up totally. I will say part of it is that I've been one of the things I'm. It's an excuse, but part of it is you have different last names in some of the wrestling things that you do.
Yes.
So I'm gonna chalk it up.
Explain what the wrestling.
She is a wrestling announcer. She is a backstage wrestling announcer, and she has different. She uses her first name, but not her last name in the different wrestling promotions she's with. So that is where it came up.
Pretty bad.
Now say your name is properly so I don't fuck it up ever again.
Okay, so Rosaria Irasso is my acting stage name, and then my wrestling name is Rosaria Elsa. So I
had it. That was
the only one. You were not the only one.
Oh, thank God. Loren, how many names do you have?
Most people kill my name, my first and my last name, but
did I get it right?
It's Lepre. Yeah,
Lepre.
Yeah. A lot of people say like leper, and I'm like, well, look at the R and the E, and you flip them. Why? Like that it would be a different name, but it's kind of funny. Like
one of those things.
People get my name. If people also get my first name wrong, they're just like they call me Lauren, like a girl, and I'm like, all right, Lauren and Lauren do sound alike, but like my thing is if you just call me with something with an L and I respond, that's what happens. I don't have time.
Fair enough.
Respond to anything.
Well, we're super
saying my last name Ridgley or some other bull crap. It's like, okay, it's R.I.
We know, Joe. You're related to the guy from Wham. We know.
I was Camaro.
No, my nephew was named after that idiot.
Why are we talking about Wham again?
I'm always talking about Wham. I love Wham.
Can't go wrong.
I love Whamageddon. Whamageddon's the best thing, one of the best things of the year.
Yes,
we'll talk about it later. Let's get to business. Loren, you have this movie Camera X premiering on Tubi.
Before you do that, sir, kind sir,
okay.
How about we watch the trailer first?
That's a great idea.
I think the audience might like that. Yes.
Definitely.
We like the audience.
Ian, we good?
Yeah.
Ian, we're good?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right.
My name is Laddie Harris, and I'm about to go kill a pedophile.
We're here live in Voorhees, where authorities have just found another child's body.
My name is Katrina Ford, and I'm about to go kill a pedophile.
The locals are outraged and the tempers are high right now, as the local suspect is not in handcuffs.
My name is Ian Bates. I'm a 23-year-old film student, and I'm docking this film.
My name is Brady Lloyd, and I'm about to take the life of a pedophile.
My name is Amelia Carey, and my sister was raped and killed when she was 9 years old.
So the purpose of this movie is to show the people how wrong our system really is. All of us here suffered from people like Nick Brandon.
When are we going to break into his house?
Tomorrow.
We have 3 cameras set up. They're on at all times. You, the viewer. When this is all said and done, you make up your minds if we should be in jail or not. We are not cheating the public. We face the music and march right into the police station when this is all said and done. We show them everything, and we confess to it all. I just want to walk into the police station as is. I don't want to cheat the public.
I quit. I don't want to do this anymore.
You're not quitting, Ian. Ian, I gotta get you behind that camera. We gotta finish it.
I just want to go home.
No. You don't get to go home from this shit. None of us do.
I will have no remorse for any of my actions.
We're gonna get you, Nick.
When this is done, even if I get life, I'll gladly do the time knowing that somebody like Nick Brandon cannot harm another child.
Okay.
That was fucking deep.
It's what I was it was exactly what I was going for. Exactly what I was going for.
So that's the first. I mean, that's the first question that has to be asked. I mean, it's certainly in this time and era the subject matter, right? The subject matter where we're dealing with these things that are happening to kids are happening all over the country. How did you come up with the idea for this, and where, like, what films are you looking at that are kind of the movie that you're kind of going, I can make something like something?
Okay, so I would say there was 2 things with this. I made Pennsylvania Hardcore, which was a documentary about like my brothers and sisters of the Pennsylvania hardcore scene. Like I went from Philadelphia all the way to Pittsburgh, trying to do a brief history of all that. So that was my first film. Then I jumped into the horror for Dark Military and Dark Military Rogue. But coming over here to found footage, if you notice, I don't follow a format. Like I like some people just marry something. Like I go to buffet, I want everything. Like I'll take a little bit of this, I'll take a little bit of that. So the one thing that really drew me to found footage was, I can't tell, everyone in the audience could feel free to start commenting away, and as well as you guys. But when I watch a film and I see Matt Damon, I see Will Hunting. I see the dude from Ford versus Ferrari. Like anyone you throw up on screen, I'm kind of backtracking to who else these people are. When you see a found footage, I don't know you, I get more engaged with that. And some, you know what I mean? It's just like,
okay,
it seems more real. And the fact that, it's just from the best quality to the worst quality, I kind of always dug it. And I was like, I want to take a stab at one of this. So about 4 years ago, I wrote this, and I saved up my own money, and I was about to pull the trigger and start putting the team together. And I had some advisors. So my first group was like, whatever the money you have, you're gonna barely get by with this. And I was like, yeah, but I think I could pull it off. And then I went and got a second opinion, and I got scared, and I didn't announce nothing. I just said, put this on the shelf, get some more money, kick the bucket down the road, and get back to it. So that's exactly what I did with this.
I think it's interesting that independent film is also like surgery. I may get back to it at some point when I have the money.
But you're right. But like everything I've ever touched, I will make sure it happens. I've never like abandoned anything. And the big thing is like Dark Military, by far the first one, cost me the most amount of money. And did I make some profit off of that? Yes, but all I did was take it and put it in advertising. So in the end, I made zero money, and I just got stuck with bills for a very long time. But it's about your love. You want to live comfortably, but have something horrible like hole in your heart, or well, what if, you're going to take the shot? You can take the shot. I always take the shot. So another reason I made this film was I knew it would be a lot cheaper. The story came to me because obviously the subject matter is, to me, the worst thing that could happen. That's the worst thing that happened on the planet, and it always will be. It's something that's always bothered me, and especially like with the Epstein files like floating around 5-6 years now, and we're never going to see them. Both sides, probably that they won't release it no matter what. They're just going to kick the bucket down and blame, you didn't release it. No, you didn't. It bothers me. So, there's a reason, without going into spoilers, the ending's the ending, because it's one of those like, there it is again. It's
we're not gonna give any spoilers. Yeah, you've only been on. We get in trouble on this show.
Yes,
if we give out spoilers.
But I didn't people freak out. The reason the ending is the ending. That's
we talked. I'm not gonna lie. We talked. I think one of the movies we talked about was Seven, and it was well after the fact. And there was a giant fight in the comments. Like, how could you give away the end of the movie? I'm like, it came out in '95.
Mm-hmm.
Relax.
Yeah, you're a little late. I think after like.
Well, it's just one of those things. I want to give everybody a chance to find it on Tubi.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. How did you
queue it up?
Yes, I go in now and do that as soon as you can. Loren, how did you find this group of actors? Like, what was the
give me 10 seconds? Give me 15 seconds. Talk to Rosario.
Okay.
Pleasure. She's much better looking than you.
Yeah, she is definitely better looking. I was going to ask him, well, why he's gone? What's he like as a director, Rosaria?
Honestly, I really enjoy working with Loren. He's a great director. This was my second project with him. And I guess we'll get into how he found all of us, but I sort of had a conversation with him, and he pitched me the premise of the movie, and it's like, I don't know if you want to be a part of this. It's kind of dark. It's kind of a little controversial. And I'm like, oh, I love controversial. Like, as an actor, like getting to do something that's like not you and jump into something like this, I was like, please let me audition. I'm 100% in and would love to have the opportunity. And it all worked out. So
yeah, I think that's super interesting. Like, so that's one of the pieces of the question. As you left, Loren, I asked her how she found you. So my question to you is, when you're in those moments, those auditions, or however you got it, the open casting, whatever happened, are you letting them know how dark the movie is?
This one particularly was like all out. Like you'd have to know what you're getting into. Like I especially with her, I was just like, I actually thought she was going to say no. I thought this was going to be too deep for her. But
she seems very happy, Loren.
She checked the script. She's like, yeah, I read it. I'm in. I'm like, boom. I'm like, but this is absolutely, and there's not many people in this movie at all. It's just a handful, but they have to know everything, so it's like, read the script. Any questions I need to, do it. Cause if you can't, if anyone was hesitant, I wouldn't have allowed them in.
Did you have any actors that were hesitant? Did you have anybody that
I had one other person that was actually said this, one, I won't say which one, but was hesitant and was just like, I don't know if I want to go into the subject matter. But I also saw the other person's like resume, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Loren, one of the things that happens in the movie is you have
Slow down for a second.
Sure.
Slow down. Relax. because there's 3 other people on this panel.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now I get a turn. No, I'm kidding. I had an interactive moment with the movie, like real brief.
Okay.
And it was kind of funny because I'm watching the movie, and when you guys found the VHS tapes,
yes,
and you said, "Does anybody have a VHS player?" I'm like, "I do." I actually said it to the TV. Like, I do.
Yeah,
because I was anxious too.
Yeah, I mean, they were blank tapes. I remember I had to get those props. They were like $3 for $1 at a flea market. They had like nothing great. I'm like, I ain't playing these. Just put them in the movie. You know,
Too bad you weren't in my basement. You could have had
Titanic for 99 cents.
There you go.
Lauren, when I'm trying to remember, during COVID, you premiered one of your short films on our network when it was the Indie Brigade.
COVID 2024.
There it is.
Yep.
That was some fun stuff.
That's still on YouTube through this channel and mine. Yeah. The full premiere, if everybody wants to watch that, is on Joe's here. And just the straight up movie is on my channel, Average Superstar TV. Subscribes are welcome. But yeah, that was a movie I put together just to pass time during boredom. Like this pure boredom, and it was all done on Zoom. I'm obviously not the first person to do that, and I think the market got well saturated with it, but hey, it was something fun to do for a while.
It was either a movie or sourdough, Lauren.
Yeah.
It was either a movie or sourdough.
Okay,
Lauren,
one more question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna piss JW off all night.
Do what you got to do.
Hold on a second. Why is that not showing? There it is. All right. So the film that distribution companies were afraid to touch. Trailer banned from TikTok and death threats.
Yeah.
Did you both experience that?
If any other cast members did, they didn't tell me. But so I'm going to say no. But first off, if you cannot say the word,
the P word
on TikTok, it's automatically done just like that, which makes me like, it just baffles me because it's like protection. Also, I wanted to name the movie. I didn't want to call it Camera X. I wanted to call it like straight out To Kill a Pedophile. And the distributor like, we can't because you're threatening someone. I'm like, look what we're threatening. And they're like, well, sorry, we can't. Like, so you're telling me that's who you're protecting them. That's what you're saying. This is like kill the terrorists. No, you can't do that.
Considering they just voted on chemical castration across the pond.
Yes.
So wait a second. We can't have To Kill anything? So how does TikTok react to Kill a Mockingbird? Like, how does that work?
I know. Then the Pope must die.
Threatening mockingbirds.
The Pope must die. There's movies like that too. I mean, it's out there, I guess. But this one was.
Well, the Pope must die. Now, I will say, the Pope must die. They changed it because it was so controversial, and it became. I don't know if you know this.
In the 80s too. Yeah, because
it became the Pope must diet, which is, kind of like that's not what the movie's about.
Yep.
So, but I can understand it.
And distribution.
Raven, did you have anything going on?
Sorry,
Raven, are you drunk?
No, she might be frozen.
She's frozen.
She's frozen. Literally and figuratively. She's in PA.
It's so bad that she's asleep.
No. She's frozen because she's in PA. Her Wi-Fi was very wonky at best.
I don't want to take away from the movie discussion, but I do want to say something interesting.
Go for it.
That you're going to appreciate.
Sure.
Your PA hardcore film, you filmed some of that at our band room.
The one with all the tags in it?
The one with, it says The Spot in graffiti.
Yeah. Like Side Over plays there and everything. Yes, Side Over.
Yeah, Aaron Ferrenti was in our band for a little while.
Okay.
Way after Side Over.
Okay.
But I heard about this movie a while back that somebody was filming, and Aaron's like, oh, he wants to use The Spot. And we were like, well, cool. And I started to watch it. I watched it the other day, and I'm like, there it is. Our drummer is the one that did that graffiti.
Okay, yeah, there was at least 12 interviews that were done there. Because all I was doing was going to each area of Pennsylvania, asking for a place and like set up shop. And interviews, shuffling them out and bringing the next one. So that's pretty.
I had a
pretty
feeling it was you after I started putting the pieces together, and then I watched it. I'm like, okay, now I got it. That's the dude.
And for anyone who wants to see that movie, Pennsylvania Hardcore, it's free on YouTube. I actually titled it The Director's Upload with a little extra. So anybody could take it and put it on their channel. I don't care. I'm pretty much calling that film public domain at this point. Just go for it.
Okay.
I just
Jerry,
I thought it was cool.
Jerry, you said all that stuff about your band and everything, but you didn't mention the name of the band.
Slapjaw.
It's right under his name.
Slapjaw, right there.
I can't
Right
see. I'm
under his
blind,
name.
man. I got my contacts in.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Santa. I'm sorry you can't see.
Buffalo. Anyway,
Rosaria, I have a question for Rosaria. We're super excited to have you. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Raven is a huge wrestling fan. I'm just curious. It's been glitchy since the storm. I have a question for you. Tell us a little bit about being a backstage interviewer for a wrestling promotion and how that came about. And is it something you really enjoy?
So long story short, I took a broadcasting class in college, and it was a TV and radio announcing class. And someone in that class happened to be a pro wrestler who had turned to the side of commentary. And that's how I got my in. I heard from him maybe a year later after the class, and he was like, "Hey, are you still doing the acting and broadcasting stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm doing it. I'm just trudging along." And he was basically like, "Would you ever interview wrestlers?" And I was like, "I would. Sure, why not?" And I never
I'd love to interview big, sweaty men. Yes, absolutely.
Like, sure.
That's Joe's.
Hey, madness.
Why would I say no, right? But yeah, the rest is history. I showed up, started out with my one promotion. It was MCW. And I actually am now more into ring announcing. So I ring announce at Combat Zone Wrestling and Adrenaline Championship Wrestling presently. I actually haven't been doing the backstage interviews, but that's where I got my start. And my love for wrestling has grown over the years. And
do you have any ring announcers that you look at right now?
Oh,
it's kind of a golden age for ring announcers.
Samantha Irving she is
very good.
Amazing. Yeah. I went to WrestleMania in Philly last year, and getting to be there and hear her ring announce live, and just WrestleMania in general was just.
Was it your first WrestleMania?
My very first WrestleMania.
Didn't I just read recently that the cheapest tickets now are like $8,000 a piece for WrestleMania?
Give or take, yeah.
There's not many people could say, like, you just asked her, you said was it her first WrestleMania, but like you talk about live, because I don't think too many people get to go to more than one of those live, because like
I've been to 6.
Wow, dude.
WrestleMania, that's pretty good.
I've been to 6. I was at
here, buddy.
I was at 20.
Why aren't you sponsoring the network?
Wow.
I just it was a different time. I've been to 6. I've been to one in Orlando, one at Met Stadium, one in 2 in New York. So it's just one of those things where
maybe you should buy the Raiders. They might do better.
No, we're not going to do better. We're going to trade away the pick, Jerry. I'm full on panic mode. Let it go.
I was just the Giants did yet or no?
Well, anyway, we're a nerd show. We got to stay away from the sports. But I just find I think it's really a cool little aspect of your oeuvre. It's just this.
Your what?
Oeuvre.
Yeah, that is a unique word.
What is that?
A great word. I'm sorry. I'm loquacious.
Did you get a word of the day calendar recently?
I did not. I know what an oeuvre is. Anyway,
from his nephews.
Maybe. Actually, I got the penguin from everybody. It's in the back. Rosaria, when you're working on this movie, one of the things is you have to worry about your acting. But one of the things that Loren employs is all these multiple cameras, right? Everybody, did you have an idea on how, like, if that was going to be a difficult thing, or like, how did Loren set that up? And Loren, when she gets done, I'd like to know, like, if it was something that the actors knew they were getting into, that they'd be doing camera work.
All right. So they didn't do any camera work.
Just a fake.
The fun part.
Yeah,
It was fake.
so yes. So
Movie magic.
yes, as her characters and the character Dennis Newman, Ian, you saw them holding the cameras, but all it was like get a shot of them holding it, but then put the real DP behind them. See, the one thing about the found footage films, a lot of them I can't watch because I get vertigo quickly.
Me too.
Like
That's
Blair,
what I was concerned about.
Like Blair Witch Project. Like,
I couldn't.
I remember I tried to turn look at that. Like, I know what's going on, but I can't watch it because shaky cam kills me. So I said I wanted to, establish the actor as if they're filming, but really put the DP behind them. So Tom Scholl was the DP for this. That's why there is no shaky cam in this. It kind of just looks like if a lot of tripods were set up. And that was another reason. This isn't really spoiling anything, but during the music video, you see Rosario's character and the character of Ian setting lights up in the background because they're supposed to be film students. So that way, if the camera pans by you, you're not like, oh, look, film error. Well, no, this is a film within a film. So we didn't have to worry about that. And for that, we could bang out more scenes on the faster side. Because when you're doing an indie film, especially in my case, where you're funding almost, a lot of this out of my own pocket, you're pressed on time, man. Like how can we get this? How can we get through this quicker? And Rosario knows too. Like we had to sandwich some scenes together. Like sometimes this doesn't work. Like you getting every detail that you want. You have to pick the details that matter to keep the story going. But you have to condense things. So you can setups is the ultimate time killer in a film, and that's why we came in the day earlier, set up all the cameras all around the apartment. I'm sorry, the lights all around the place, and they stayed there. And it was the same.
How many days was the shoot?
A week straight.
Yeah, seven or 8 days.
Yeah. And we all stayed in the same house that you see and everything. And that's how you cut costs down, folks. I mean, that's how it is. Because films need to be cheaper these days. Like I'm telling you, all those big Hollywood films are just like, well, Superman's a loss. It just broke 600 million. I'm like, well, you can't put that amount of money in the movies the way you used to and expect people are going to come out in drones the way they used to. There's the comic book market is just way saturated. There's fatigue. I don't care which side of the fence you're on, or you love both of them. Like it's rough. IPs. It's like, hey, I don't need to watch this 3 weeks. I could watch it at my house. So I think everyone's going to have to start pulling the Kevin Smith of 25, 30 million. And I think there you might be able to start continuing profit. But, not flipping the topic, but the film industry is in a lot of trouble. And so you got to make the movies as cheap as you could and have a good marketing team and pay for good advertising and hope that, depending what type of film you are, us in the horror, you hope the whole horror audience embraces it. That's really all you have. So
you're on Tubi. Did you have any other offers from any of the other major? Was the movie too hot to touch?
It's basically what was happening. I mean, I had a little bit of a like, all right, these are the outlets I know should take me 2 seconds, and they're just like, we don't want. Basically, what a lot of those distribution companies want is they want a film they can just throw on the platforms and no pushback. If there's a hole in it, like why should we take this film? It could stop the momentum. It could stop them from. They don't want hiccups. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. And when they saw the controversy with this, they were like, no. And that's why I had to make up in the script the idea of what camera X is, like camera A, camera B. What is camera X? Why is this here? This does not belong. So that's why I came up with that name. So that's why I always put in parentheses to kill a pedophile, because that's the name I really wanted to name the movie. Like I so want to do that. So a lot of the film distribution companies were flat out. They were like, there's like, hey, sorry, we're going to take a pass. And then like, if I knew them, I'd call. If it was like an email, I'd call them. I'd be like, off the record. I'm like, is it the top? He's like, yep, subject matter. Yep, sorry. He goes, I went the back for you, but they said no. I was like, thanks for being honest. So
what is it? NBC can have To Catch a Predator, and they can advertise it.
No, it was
well. They are catching the predators.
It was cool how
and not
you used
killing them. We know how big a deal that is.
Same thing.
It's
so fucking dumb.
It's like they're supporting it in a way.
It's so dumb.
It's like, you know, not legitimate, but like, it's like, oh, you're turning your back. Like, oh, you. And then as for the death threat, thank God it didn't over escalate there. But I had an email sent to my Facebook page, and it said something about, gosh, I wonder if I could copy and send it in here. But it said like this something light. It was like the vocabulary was the same going forward, but it said like, your film, don't release it. And I was like, whoa. I was like, look at this. So then it was sent to the Camera X page on Facebook, and there was like 2 words changed, but it was kind of like, it was the same person. And then it came to my email, and I was like, I'm like, I ain't stopping. I'm like, you're just fueling me now. And then
that seems crazy.
But the crazy one that to me is if you guys go to the Facebook page and go into the trailer that's on for Camera X, there's actually a person saying we're murderers. Like it was like the most crazy. It's like he's like, well, 2 wrongs don't make right. So the person was, and the second person was saying you can't kill pedophiles. This isn't the way to do this. And I was like, I've got 2 people in a movie trailer about a movie that isn't real defending. I'm like, did you just give yourself up of who you are? I can't believe it. It's there right now. And you might go into the trailer and go through those comments, and they're there.
Look, Lauren, you make one comment, and then people start. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Just kidding. It wasn't me.
I do like how you incorporated the title that you changed it to into the movie, though.
Yes,
like that was a nice touch.
Yep. Thank you.
I'm not going to give away, but
we're not. We're Rosaria. Let me ask you a question. So you're part of this movie, but you're also part of another movie, Crack-Coon.
Crack-Coon. Yeah.
She's the lead. She's the lead girl. Brad
so tell us a little bit about the difference in working with Lauren and working with like somebody that's making a movie about a killer raccoon that's on meth.
Oh my God. Night and day difference. I mean, Crack-Coon was a wild ride. I mean, there was nonstop laughing on set. Like it is just the most campy, fun style, lighthearted movie you can think of. And then you get on set for Camera X, and like we all have to do these parts where we're talking. So each person in this vigilante group are impacted in some way, either themselves or a family member, by a pedophile. So everybody has this moment where they have to tell their story. And like you're watching and sitting on set, and everyone's just like,
there are moments in the movie where you guys are pouring your hearts out.
Yep.
Like, is that something that one of the reasons why you took the project?
Oh yeah. I just as much as I love Crack-Coon and that type of style of movie, I really wanted to challenge myself and try and go into some darker, deeper places. I study Meisner method of acting, and so
Sandy Meisner. Woo!
I really love it. And
Meisner's it's a very tough technique, but it is, if you get it, it becomes something that you can take with you everywhere. I have friends that studied it, live by it in New York. You know what I mean? But
yeah, if you're in Meisner, I feel like that you're 100% ride or die for Meisner. And I've been studying it for about 2.5 years now. But I had finished my emotional preparation aspect of the Meisner method, and I'm like, let me add it. I just want to go, and this was kind of the perfect opportunity to put it to the test. So,
and as the director, like, I had one myself too, but like, I kept telling everyone like this is your key moment. Like this is at least you're acting real too. Like this is something. Like this is what sells the movie outside of like why they're doing it. But like that's your solo. You're solo. it's like your guitar solo. It's like, this is where you shine. No one else is in the picture. So I was very happy with all 5 performances on that.
Okay. Another question for you, Loren. As you're progressing out, you make this movie. It seems like it's coming from a place of like a personal reflection, kind of like, I don't understand the world. Why is the world doing something I don't get? Is that where the impetus for the movie comes from, or is it something a little bit deeper?
No, that's exactly what that was. Thank God nothing like that could, happen to me. But I just know how huge, it's just disgusting. Like especially the movie by Angel Films. What movie am I thinking of about the pedophile?
The sound.
Yes, that movie was like, to me, the most uncomfortable movie I've ever watched. And like, to me, the most uncomfortable thing watching that was the beginning when they were, tricking the kids and bringing the parents, tricking their kids, and they're just taking pictures of them, but they have their clothes on. But like, even though they have their clothes on, like, I'm in the chair like shaking, because it's like, what this really is, what this picture's for. And it was like, I want to go through the screen. Like, it's just something that, we always say, like, seeing like a cat or a dog get harmed. It's just like, it's right there, like an instant explosion. Like, I don't even have kids. I'm not the biggest fan of kids, but I have such empathy and rage when it comes to like, how could you even think of that? Like, really? And there should be beheadings for this. That's just what I just think, like, but the fact that, you got your Epstein, like, no one truly knows, and you're never gonna know. But the fact that there's no names dropped, or there's never gonna be the big names dropped. What would have happened already?
Yeah. Loren, what is, like, do you have like a favorite movie? Do you have a movie that you look at as the movie that and Rosario are coming to you next, so you get a chance to think about it? Lauren's getting hit first. Is there a movie that you watched when you were younger, or when you were like, like growing up, or something that you've attached to that you love and is like your movie, the movie that you like, that you watch no matter what, wherever you were, and has it inspired some of your work?
No film, I could tell you, particularly has has done my work. My two favorite, let's check it. My two favorite directors are David Lynch. Okay. Nobody touches David Lynch. I did one short film on my YouTube page under Average Superstar TV called Drawn In. That's the closest I could get, but it was just like a.
What's your Lynch movie?
Yeah, but the other director is John Hughes. So, like, you want to talk about flipping the page and going over here, but like, I believe The Breakfast Club is like one of the most top 5 most important movies ever made. I love
Fantastic. That's a great choice. We just did The Breakfast Club on Generation Movie a little while ago. So, like this past year.
I had to. But what I'm trying to tell you is, I can't take a page out of either one of them. Like, what I come up with is this what I feel. Is there some tributes and some, sprinkles a little of this and that, but like as a movie, no. Like you say, there are movies that I watched when I was a kid, like there's like 20. But I was also a kid that was scared to kind of go outside for a little bit. It took me a while to break out of my shell. So guess what? After school, I'm watching 3 movies on VHS, like back to back to back. And
or we had the same things playing over and over again on HBO.
Yeah,
HBO every day. It's 4 o'clock.
They're done all of that.
Yep.
Lauren, what about, okay, so you said David Lynch. What's your David Lynch go-to? What's the movie that you look at for Lynch and go, that's the one? For people who might want to get an idea into the mind of Loren.
How deranged you really are.
Oh gosh, you could go probably Wild at Heart, honestly. There's just Wild at Heart. But like, you can't go wrong with any David Lynch film that you name. Like, you just can't. Like, he was just that good. I like even the first Dune. I like a lot because I literally feel he brings you into a universe, and it's really hard for as a director to totally do that. I think it's so much easier to just tell a tale. But David Lynch, you're in a universe, and the fact that like when you watch Blue Velvet and you like in the middle of dialogue, you see like a shot of grass and then like an end table and a chair. Like if anyone did that now, you'd be like, dude, I'm out of here. but for some odd reason, David Lynch can make that interesting, and that is.
I'm gonna blow your mind. I don't know if you have HBO Max. I just got done with the Mel Brooks documentary, the 99-year-old man. There is an extensive part about David Lynch in it, because Brooks discovered Lynch, when he directed The Elephant Man, right? He directed Eraserhead, and Mel Brooks gave him his next movie, and David Lynch was like, I wasn't expecting to ever work again after Eraserhead, and he got the call from Mel Brooks because Anne Bancroft is like, you got to see this movie. And then Mel Brooks and Anne Bancroft hire him for the Elephant Man. And there are pictures in the documentary of Mel Brooks on set with David Lynch.
Oh, that's awesome.
And David Lynch talks about how important, they have a little documentary piece where he's like, Mel Brooks is one of the most important people in the history of my life. And it's like, it's not something you think about. Rosario, what about you? What movies make you tick?
Well, the first movie that came to mind when you asked that question was probably my childhood emotional support movie. And that movie is The Mummy with Brandon Fraser.
Okay.
Why was I like
rebooting or something?
I watched that movie on replay. I had a mummy themed birthday party. Shout out to my mom for just supporting anything that my little heart desired. It was like in an Egyptian themed movie theater, and I know it's like a random movie, and I really don't know.
That is exactly what I was looking for. Joe's right. They're not doing it. They're not doing it's a reboot, Quill, is what it.
I watched the trailer.
What it is.
Yeah,
it's a reboot, Quill, is what they're working on right now.
Yeah,
because Universal's getting away from their original movie monsters. They're going to go try to get money from the Universal. The mummy that came out
was one of mine.
Sean Smith, right here. So, guys, everyone, Sean, that's up here. He was a good contributor to the film. He donated some of his clothes. Sean's, we all know, is a huge supporter.
I saw the shirt.
Yeah, Sean's shirts are everywhere in the movie.
Yes, he's a great.
They are everywhere. Sean Smithson Woodworking Creations.
I'm kind of as far as like the indie escape here. It's like, like everyone from when George Romero, I met Terry, and I met Sean when I did cross country. He let me crash at his place for a day. So it's like, it's kind of crazy. This network, I've met people through there. It's like they're like families.
And now you've met us. We're all like, the interesting thing is you're from Carbondale. Yep. And I say Carbondale in a way that you understand.
Yep.
That's how people say it in the area.
Yep.
So I have had many a drinking night in Carbondale.
Me too.
One second for me, guys.
Is that where you hail from?
I hail from Scranton. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in Florida though.
Okay.
I'm still at the spot.
Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry's still stuck in Pennsylvania.
I'm in Madison.
Not stuck. He has a family and is happy and has a great wife and great kids. I'm in Florida with my wife and
a 28-year-old band.
And a 28-year-old band. The band that
wasn't featured in your movie
7 years ago.
I don't think Slapjaw was around in 2013 when I was filming it. So
we were around since '98.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just missed me.
Wow.
And
we're not exactly. We do some hardcore. We're more metal.
Okay.
And Jerry's got 1 million hits on
over
TikTok.
1 million hits on TikTok.
Over 1 million hits on TikTok. Jerry doesn't play.
Anyway, hold on 1 second, please. So I just want to give a shout out to a few people. Dave, thank you for joining us. We hope you come back. And
that's my uncle.
Also, okay.
We like nepotism. Nepotism works.
Yeah, nepotism's great.
Nepotism
but
works.
On Instagram, we got a couple of viewers on Instagram that we're just starting to broadcast to again. JS Walton 2009 and Jameson Newlander. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming back. We appreciate you.
Jameson Newlander from the Lost Boys, the Edgar Allan Frog.
Is that who that is? Oh my God, it really is.
Unless it's a fake name. That's my favorite movie. I would know in a second.
No, that is him.
Wait a second. Wow, you asked you for your favorite movie, and now you're telling Lost Boys? Now you're saying Lost Boys.
Yes.
That's a good call.
I know every cat. Yeah, good God, yeah. Yeah, Jameson. Jameson was up in my was up in our suite at Monster Mania back when you were allowed to actually rent them before the agents came in and made sure their guests got them. But Brooke McCarter from the Lost Boys, like Billy Wirth from the Lost Boys.
We're super happy to have him.
They were all
amazing.
Yeah, but they were all up in our suite for a good. We had a good 10 cons before they put a lockdown on the suites, and the cons have never been the same since. Still love them. I'm just saying it was this way awesomer time.
Lockdown on the suites? What the hell, man?
The reason that the suite. Now, for anyone who's been going to horror cons for the last 20, 25 years, at one point everyone was $20. Every guest, and maybe occasionally like Robert Englund or Bruce Campbell would jack hit the 25, and you're like, $5 more, man, it's okay. But as soon as the agents realized they could get a cut of it, they started jacking. Here comes the 40, here comes the 60, the 80 to 100. And also, I want my client to have his own suite. And if there's like 12 floors and we were renting them, we would always go in on a suite. They're blocked out. Like we can't have them no more.
I still go to them. They're expensive.
Makes room for people like me to have them when I go to the conventions. And
well, I mean, in particular, I could just say like I'm not crapping on it, but it's Monster Mania. But I understand because they're one of the leading. I get it, business. I'm not, I wish I could have it back.
Well,
but
Gabe's asking you, are you going to be at Monster Mania in 5 weeks?
Yeah, Gabe, you freak. Of course I'm going to be there. Come on. I've never missed a Monster Mania in New Jersey in my life. But that's all. I always see Gabe. He usually rolls up like 3 hours before the show, and he comes in with his bags, and, he's just running all over the place like a freaking nerd.
Go to that one.
Gabe's energy is ridiculous. Rosario could tell you. I had brought him to Dark Military Rogue for a reason, because I knew it was all a night shoot, and I knew we were all going to get tired, and I needed like a comedian. And if Gabe could go, anybody knows, Gabe could keep talking
and the puns the bad jokes and.
Gabe kept the energy alive at those late night shoots. We were shooting so late at night.
He
kept us going.
Coffee. That's what he was. He was walking coffee for all of us.
And now, wait, just think, Gabe is starting to like eat gummies now and stuff for his condition. So imagine how he would be now.
When I first met him, I was a little thrown off because I didn't understand the species of him. But I remember I was drinking coffee and he made reference. He was just blah 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 for a good 4 minutes. And when he mentioned my coffee, I went like literally like, you can't have any. Like I was like,
get away from my coffee.
You're already like Ricochet Rabbit, damn it. No more.
Yeah. So quick question for you both, and we don't want to hold you up too long. Rosario, what do you got going next? Where can people find your stuff? What are you working on? You got something happening?
Yeah, so I'm currently in production with a movie called Dead Farm, directed by Cody Falk. I'm finishing up a movie with Brad Twigg. It's called Halloween Hell Nights, and I post a lot of my stuff on TikTok. So you can follow me at Rosaria Elsa with 2 A's on the end of Rosaria. And I'm on Instagram and TikTok. That's probably where you'll see me most active. And yeah, check out Crackoon. That's on TUBI. Camera X, of course, on TUBI. And thank you guys so much for having me.
So it's Rosaria.
Yes, so
like you're screaming.
They try and add an O to my name. So I did the double A on the end to try and remind people. So I was.
It's an A.
A on the end. Yeah,
that's a prior Rosario Dawson thing.
Yes,
it would be my guess, but they should know you're an not an O. Anyway,
I'm an yeah.
Loren, with you, let me ask you. This is a more pointed question. Is this something you're going to delve back into? Is this something we're going to see a sequel, or are you going to work on something totally different?
I've already had the idea in my mind of making it real time, but flashing back to more found footage, like kind of like we'll just say the ones that are still standing at the end. Like it's true, it's not over. You know what I mean? I have an idea. I would like to. I need to see how this does. Right now, I mean, there's people that are loving this film. There's some people like, there's always going to be some blah blahs out there, but I don't care. Blah blahs are welcome as well. Like, if you're a film director, you got to go up there and stand and take stuff. But
fuck the blah blahs, Loren. Fuck the blah blahs.
But, well, listen. You know what you don't want? No one not talking about your film. I always tell people
exactly.
If no one's talking about your film, you have a problem. But the subject matter, I think. Good.
Sorry, I apologize for interrupting, but I just remembered something pertaining to this. Ernie O'Donnell,
yes,
actually premiered a short on our network as well. Ernie O'Donnell from Clerks, Kevin Smith's right-hand man. And his shit got a lot of controversy also because it had to do with priests.
Okay.
So you're in good company on the Indie Escape Network where we welcome controversy. We love it.
But
Come and join us. Join us on every Tuesday night at 9. But so you are working on a sequel. That's great. What's your next project? Do you have anything you're working on? Or
I got a series that's gonna I'll probably be announcing in the summer, even though I'm gonna start recording it probably in about 2.5 months. It's gonna be very on the down low. I'm taking a whole different approach of how doing my next project. So let's just say the last half of the year, maybe August on, things are going to get real loud. Before I would sign off, at least my part in Rosario's here, I would say thank you everybody from Camera X for everything you've done. It was for bringing this project to life. Everyone had a hand in it. I thank everyone who always shows up at any of my movie sets. I have to also say Ross from Planet X Filmworks, a huge contributor to this film. I didn't get really much of a chance to talk, but on him, on how important he was, but he really was. Brian Emright, who plays the role of Brady. He was also the editor. So anybody who edits understands the amount of holes and hiccups that you get. Endless thanks to him for taking his time, his personal time, to sit with me and every roadblock we hit. I could literally do a whole show on how the only could happen to us sort of thing about editing, because there was some editing hell when it came to this. So, and then there comes the whole thing about, the distribution companies are saying no and all that. And then you got your cast and your crew like, hey, when's it coming out? And you're like, yeah, I'll let you know. But reality, the distribution thing was not the hiccup. It was the edit. We had some complete stops for a little while, and it's also Brian's got his other world where he's got to feed his family. I got to work too, so it's like we're not full time to film. So things just took time, and I wish the film could have came out a lot quicker. Including, we had another editor that was going to take it over, and I had to wait for 6 weeks. I got the person all the files and everything, and I kept writing, "Hey man, when we start." And after 6 weeks, he was like, "I don't think I could do this." I was like, so I just wasted 6 weeks.
Really?
Wow. And then before
the bumps. I think sometimes though, Loren, the bumps for an indie film, right, along the way, end up being blessings. And they also end up being like, they're right place, right time kind of thing, right?
You're right, but it was just amazing because after that, I talked to. There was always like people. Could you put me in your film? Can I be part of the crew? Can I be an editor? I had like 10 of them, so I was like, right to the next one. Hey, I'm gonna give you your shot. Cool. Then like 6 hours later, I was thinking it over. No, why? All right, the truth is, I have the software. I've never done nothing before. Like, I feel I'll screw your movie up.
All the wannabes.
It was just like, it was crazy. But I could literally do a whole show on the edit. But
we would love to have you back on and talk your next gig in Rosario. I'd love to have you back on to talk your next gig with everybody that you want to bring on with you, because I assume that when you walk into the room, you just drag people with you. Like Loren does.
She's my my heavyweight because she's been in 3 of my projects and that's never happened. She was in Dark Military Rogue, she's in Kamora X, and she was in my wrestling television pilot Fight.
She's your Emma Stone. She's your Emma Stone. She's your Yorgos, and she's Emma.
And I'm very big on. I love to go around the room and just have like I worked with that group of actors. Okay, cool. But now I want to work with all of them. But like she's reliable. She's really good to be around. She's got good energy.
She seems it. Well, where can people find the movie, Loren and Rosario? Where can people look and try to put it immediately into their watch as soon as they get onto TUBI?
Clearly, TUBI is, I would say, it's going to be the home for a little while before we start getting other outlets. Like POV Horror was the champion, the film, and I have to give a huge shout out to Michael on that for putting it out. But those are VOD sites, so you know how it is. People want everything that you can for free, so please champion TUBI for us, please, and get over there and check out Kamora X, please.
Well, we appreciate. We don't want to hold you up too much longer. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We look forward to see what you guys come up with next. I expect a sequel, and when you have the sequel, Loren, and you have everybody ready to go, we are going to have you guys back on. See how I didn't give anything away.
At the
thank you so much for
network where creatives unite.
Yes, it's right there. That's also like Slapjaw. It's right underneath where it says presents up there, right up top.
Yep.
But thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. We had such a blast. And congratulations on the movie. And
come see us soon.
Come see us again. We appreciate it.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. I am going to play the trailer one more time. And then we'll have a guest show up for a moment. Un momento, por favor.
Another guest?
Un momento, por favor.
Jesus.
Ian, we good?
Yeah.
Ian, we're good?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. My name is Laddie Harris, and I'm about to go kill a pedophile.
We're here live in Voorhees, where authorities have just found another child's body.
My name is Katrina Ford, and I'm about to go kill a pedophile.
The locals are outraged and the tempers are high right now as the local suspect is not in handcuffs.
My name is Ian Bates. I'm a 23-year-old film student and I'm docking this film.
My name is Brady Lloyd, and I'm about to take the life of a pedophile.
My name is Amelia Carey, and my sister was raped and killed when she was 9 years old.
So the purpose of this movie is to show the people how wrong our system really is. All of us here suffered from people like Nick Brandon.
When are we going to break into his house?
Tomorrow.
We have 3 cameras set up. They're on at all times. You, the viewer. When this is all said and done, you make up your minds if we should be in jail or not. We are not cheating the public. We face the music and march right into the police station when this is all said and done. We show them everything and we confess to it all. I just want to walk into the police station as is. I don't want to cheat the public.
I quit. I don't want to do this anymore.
You're not quitting, Ian. Ian, I gotta get you behind that camera. We gotta finish it.
I just want to go home.
No. You don't get to go home from this shit. None of us do.
I will have no remorse for any of my actions.
We're gonna get you, Nick.
When this is done, even if I get life, I'll gladly do the time knowing that somebody like Nick Brandon cannot harm another child.
So it's on TUBI. Go find it. Kamora X. To Kill a Pedophile. They were a blast. Good to have people pop in and be guests. Do we have another guest?
Joe's on mute.
Joe doesn't know he's on mute. I'm going to help Joe.
I didn't know I was on mute.
There you go. There we go.
Don't press my buttons. I'm in full control of my buttons.
I-
Anyway.
They're our buttons.
So-
Are they your gumdrop buttons? No, not the buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons.
What are you, Mr. Bill?
No.
That's what that sounded
Gingy.
like.
The gingerbread man, for fuck's sake.
Whatever. Let's bring up my old
Whatever.
And we're gonna have a new show starting soon. And we actually had Brian Enright from Camera X on probably about 7 or 8 years ago. Let's bring up Riot. What the hold on a second. What the fuck? Dude, you finally got hair. Are you trying to be me?
No, you know what it is? It's I have no clue how the hell to follow up that trailer.
But fair.
Like, in all seriousness.
I don't know, but you look like Dr. Horrible from TikTok.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have a much cleaner police record than that man does. So, no.
I'm just saying, after what we just watched, or what at least I watched, because my internet has been horrible. I can't tell you what anything was about because it sounded like a bunch of pervy robots. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
You know what a pervy
That's what we're
robot
going
sounds
for.
like.
You're like
What are you
stop motion
talking
Raven
about?
over there.
We don't know.
Yeah,
anything
she's
about.
she's definitely has been. She is in the Matrix tonight. Ryan, how you doing, buddy? You
Sorry,
ready?
guys.
You ready for this show on Thursdays?
No, I'm absolutely not ready, but we're going to do it anyways. What the hell?
I was thinking about this. Are you guys gonna have like a thing in the bottom where you say a point and you maybe get a point from the audience? Because it's like you guys are going with this whole thing. We don't know which one is right.
There's no point to the show.
No,
so
you're putting too
probably
much
not.
thought into this. Like, literally, it's us bitching about things. Let's be serious here. It's like Seinfeld but funny. Did I say that? It's basically it's
You
about
did.
nothing. It's about nothing. It
you
literally
did.
is. We're gonna. First of all, I'd like to invite all you guys on for our first show because instead of booking a guest and doing that whole thing, I've got basically 7 years of pop culture that I've never addressed on a microphone or on a show or anything else. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I got some bullet points, But
You guys are going on at 10, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Is that the time? Is that what time I got to be here?
I should be able to get on for 10. I'm seeing 2 movies on Thursday, so
Right on. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I would rather have you guys join us and get to meet everybody a little more formally than, hey, I jumped in for 30 seconds and I'm out. So.
Well, I mean, that's what you're going to do tonight. You're like, I'm out. I got to go.
Well, actually,
I'm
not working tonight, so.
I thought you were going with the Randy Savage. I thought that was a Randy Savage kind of like with the glasses and the hair. It had
a gaming chair. I thought it was Olaf.
No, that's Emmy's chair.
I thought that was Olaf.
I thought it was some kind of.
Holy, are you sure you want to come back, Ryan?
I
thought it was
I'm not
Olaf.
sure. I'm not sure.
Are you sure?
There are so many things in life that I'm not sure about, and this
To a
is right in
blind
there with
man,
them.
that chair looks like Olaf.
Okay, so
Just be impressed I know.
Jesus Christ.
It looks like Olaf if I was tripping on mushrooms, bro.
It
chair
doesn't.
looks
We're not going to
exactly like a
discuss this
chair.
right now.
Olaf doesn't have one tooth.
Well, it depends how it
He
depends.
doesn't
how
have
bad
one fucking tooth, Joe.
Well, that depends how bad he runs his mouth.
In what's going out, but tonight's broadcast has been amazing. This should be a drinking game.
It's
I got nothing.
basically it's
I
an
just
Olaf
gave that
chair.
to
There you go, Joe.
Olaf for some reason.
Who is Uncle Laser?
I don't know. The only
I don't
laser
know.
I know is like a malt liquor from when I was 15. That's the only laser I know.
Uncle, I was thinking like it's TJ Laser from RoboCop.
Oh,
That's
wait,
the
Sean
show.
sent me a-
That's the
sent me
show
a
where he gets
picture.
the twirl from, right? TJ Laser is the show that he gets the
let me
twirl
see.
from and he puts back in his holster.
I don't know.
That's what his kid
I
watched.
Hold on a
don't
second.
have
You
anybody
sent me a
watching
picture of this
tonight.
guy.
I was asked why I did a podcast with a bunch of old men by a friend of mine this week.
A bunch of old men. Wow.
Fair.
That's the laser dude.
Is he a wrestler?
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't even know who he is. I just know him from what all the bad news he has on the Phil DeFranco show.
Sean,
Okay.
I mean, this is
That's
like
great.
some
We're
porn guy,
He's not a good guy.
He's not a good guy. So let's not put. Why are we putting him up then? Like what the
I'm just
fuck?
saying that's what he looked like.
I just work here, bro.
I've missed like
you do now.
90%
You
of the
do
show
now,
he does.
Ryan. You signed back up, buddy.
What's even worse is I've been here for 5 minutes and already been categorized as an old man, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking group, buddy.
Considering
I
the
didn't
second
say
youngest
no.
here.
Technically, they did not say you were old man. They saw last week's show.
Oh, so they just haven't seen me yet, is what you're saying.
Yeah, once you are seen, you will become.
Just dig myself into a deeper grave.
Once you're seen, you will be an old man as well, Ryan.
Well,
what?
I'm
So
an
we're
old woman.
gonna maybe come visit the first show. What are some topics you will be discussing in this first show, and then Jerry and I are going to do our basic bitch shit that we do every week.
That's cute. You thought I prepared.
Adorable.
No, in all honesty, here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. I have like some bullet points, but there's nothing that is set in stone. Anytime that I've done a show, I do a lot of shooting from the hip, and we look at what's going on. And don't get me wrong, if we have a guest, I'm going to do my work and I'm going to prepare. But general day to day, there's just a few things. Like, I mean, I didn't bring my list with me because I didn't know there was going to be a quiz, but it could be anything like the
It's
fact
JW's show. He's always got a quiz. He's going to
Yeah,
ask
right.
you what you think of Superman next.
that. No, we already did that. And I
We already
told
did
him
that.
Yeah.
Oh, did he hit you up with Indiana Jones yet? Oh man, I'm really behind tonight.
No, I didn't get Indiana Jones. Superman, though, I did say that he could go listen to some Depeche Mode and have his depressing ass Zack Snyder version. All he wants, it's still there.
No,
Joe likes that version.
I
No.
love that version.
No, that's Joe who wants that version.
I love the
I don't want that version.
I mean, I'm
I'm
all
a
for
Death of
Cavill
Superman
though.
fan,
I'm
so-
all for Cavill.
I don't want that version. I don't want that version at all.
Attaboy.
No, JW wants him in his underwear.
Hey, I'm not even touching it. You guys, no, I'm not touching
JW
it.
likes
Hey, let me ask you a question, Ryan.
Yeah, what's
Since
up?
Joe is saying I want him in my underwear, if Joe said to you he wants the 3 C's in college, what are the 3 C's, Ryan?
The 3 C's in college?
Well,
Yeah.
it was college, Coke, and again,
What's the C?
I started.
Stop. What's the
college
C,
Coming from
Ryan?
the guy that thought
2
it was
days
Jennifer
after I
Jones
turned
earlier.
17.
Let him get
2
let him,
days
let
after
him-
I turned 17. So it was
Big
college,
old wangers. Wangers.
College.
Are we back to zombie bonk again? No.
It was college, Coke,
Wait, time out.
and Coochie.
Time
It's
out.
the bone
Time out.
temple.
Wait. Time out. I can't hop, skip, and jump over. Did you say zombie balls?
Zombie
Yeah,
dog.
she did. Yeah,
No,
zombie dog.
Zombie dong. Not as funny as
Because
Yeah.
there was a movie with Zombie Dong. Last
28
All right.
inches later.
The bone temple.
28
The Bone
inches
Temple.
later.
Wait, 28 inches later. Is that like me downloading the wrong version of Ninja Turtles? Is that what that is?
Kind of. Could
I
be.
mean,
Could be.
The wrong version.
wrong.
So the other no. So what happened was Joe said the 3 C's, and both Jerry and I about this was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I
The
said
Christmas episode.
college, Coke, and they both said cock.
Right, because that's what Ryan said too.
Oh yeah,
Just
and then
so-
I also said big
this
giant
happen?
wangers.
Okay. It was
Okay,
Coochie,
perfect.
but whatever. And again, 2 days after I turned 17, I started college. So fuck off.
Right, you were young and you were confused. Everything's fine, Joe.
Or see, you could be like
When
me,
was this?
and you could instead
This
of
was
going
the
to
Christmas episode.
instead of going to college, you could just go and live on campus.
Oh
when
look,
you
my
turn
Wi-Fi
18.
just crapped that again.
Oh,
We
there
still
goes.
hear ya.
Okay, Raven. We got Raven. We're
Yeah, she's
drop her down.
We'll
Poor
bring her
Raven.
back
She
into the
doesn't need to be
background.
with these old guys anyway. Would you like to stick around? We're gonna do Jerry. It came from Jerry's basement. Ryan, you might
Sure,
see
I'll
something
stick around
cool.
with that.
So Jerry's allowed to come in his basement, but I can't say coochie.
No, it
Joe, go
came
to your
from
room.
Jerry's basement.
I am.
It's not Jerry coming in his basement, Joe.
That's
Go,
10.
go to your room.
Again, just Let's try to get away from the cock, Joe.
Ryan, how many bowls should I smoke on Thursday prior to the show?
As many as it takes to make you interesting.
Well, there's just not enough.
I was going to be nice and say like half a bowl and you're good, but all right,
see if
cool.
you guys have seen this.
Okay, Jerry, what do you got, Jerry?
This is a Super Simon.
What the fuck is a Super
Holy
Simon?
shit!
It's a square Simon from 1979.
So you could put it on the table, right, and play with somebody across the table.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god, I remember this. I don't know if I had it.
It takes 2D batteries.
2D batteries. See, Joe, you'd be interested.
Double D.
But so basically, you put it on the table and you play the game, but it's back and forth, right?
It's like a battle Simon.
Oh, so you
that is
both
so
hit the same
cool.
things at the same time?
Oh my god, Jerry, that's so amazing.
So they redid the Small Simon. They re-released it, and
they did.
They need to redo this one. This actually needs to happen.
This is the kind of thing you could see in like all those gameplay videos, right? With like the tabletop gamers.
There's 4 skill levels. There's 5 games.
I wonder if they even own the Simon they released. Ryan was so small though.
I know what this is.
Raven's like, I know what this is. All the old guys with their old toys.
My mom had one, but it was round.
Well, I have
Wait a minute.
This is the round one. This is a different one.
The round ones they re-released too, but I have
the
original round one too. But this was
I think it was Target and Toys R Us did it last year. I think Ryan.
Nobody.
I have. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Who has what? Nobody has one of these though.
Nobody has one of those.
I
remember seeing those. That is cool as shit. And if I ever get to your basement, we are playing, and I'm going to kick your ass.
Damn. Well, I don't know about that.
Both have the same lights going off at the same time.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. No, I think it's a random boop 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 boop. Like you have to it goes back and forth.
So if they're both boop 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 booping at the same time, that's good.
Okay.
No, like for example, my turn goes, then your turn, then your
Oh, it's not simultaneously. Okay.
Actually,
yes.
It takes 2 double Ds and a 9-volt.
And a 9-volt.
Yep,
look at how cool that is too. Like that's great.
Now
you gotta love the childhood stuff. That's amazing, Jerry.
Now the size of the one that I have. Now bear in mind, I have giant monster hands.
Yeah, excuses.
Like,
well, that one. The funny thing is, your hand is so big, Ryan. You can just do one thumb. Do.
So you play it like a Game Boy?
Yeah, pretty much. You sit there. I mean, literally. Look how bad I am. I'm doing it backwards in the camera.
Oh, you missed the blue.
Well, I couldn't tell what the hell my thumb was.
Ken had to steal the D battery.
Okay.
No, see that one. This would not have worked for me because, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure my mom's had a kickstart, so there was no D batteries. I'm pretty sure I heard.
Okay, Jerry, that's amazing. That's incredible. Okay, one last thing this week, and then we'll talk about other things and what's coming up. Twilight Zone Redux. We are deep in season 3, Jerry, and tonight's episode is an episode titled
The Hunt.
No, not that. Man. The Hunt. So this episode premiered January 26, 1962. It's episode 19 of season 3, so we're knee deep in season 3 where everything's gotten really good. An old man and a hound dog named Rip off for evening's pleasure in quest of raccoon. Usually these evenings end with one tired old man, one battle-scarred hound dog, and 1 or 2 mostly extremely dead raccoons. But as you may suspect, this will not be the case tonight. These hunters won't be coming home from the hill. They're headed for the backwoods of the Twilight Zone. And this episode, it's not one of the very best, but it's a really great episode about this guy, Mr. Simpson, and his dog Rip.
If you love dogs, you'll love the episode.
Yeah, it's just this great episode. He has an old wife, and they're like this sweet little couple, and he paws at her a couple times. She's like, "You you don't paw before dinner. You know, like it's a really cute, and they're in this little room, and you know, they're this house, and then he gets up and he's like, he finishes dinner, and he's like, I'm going coon hunting, and she's like, before you go, I don't think you should go, because I've had a couple of like omens. You know, I had something blood splattered on something around you, and then I saw a bird flying.
Let me get this straight. We could say coon hunting on our show, but we can't say pedophile.
Well, it's a raccoon.
It's a raccoon. Like, what are you, Joe? Where are you going with this?
I'm not going anywhere.
Do you have a different 3 C's, Joe? Anyway,
buddy.
That brings a whole new perspective.
But they're really sweet. They have dinner, and it's like pleasant and everything. But she has a whole thing where she basically says, "Don't go," and he goes. And then it cuts to Serling, and he's sitting on a stump out in front of the house. He goes hunting with Rip. Rip chases a raccoon into a tree, and then Rip chases a raccoon out onto a tree branch over a river. And Rip goes after the raccoon. Raccoon goes in the river. Rip goes in the river. Old Man Simpson goes in the river. And then he wakes up. And when he wakes up, you know, things are not what they seem. He wakes up next to Rip. And, you know, as it plays out, he gets up and he goes back to his house. When he gets to his house, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. First thing he does is he runs into 2 guys that are on his property digging a grave. And he doesn't know who they're digging a grave for, and they're not talking to him, and he's kind of like, he's getting annoyed. And then he finds out that they're digging a grave for a puppy, and he forgives them because he's like, well, if, you know, my dog died, Rip, I'd be upset too. Maybe they just don't feel like talking. He goes back to his house, and there he finds his wife. And she is in all black. A preacher has come out of the bedroom and basically says, I want to give your husband a chance. I know he never came to church, but everybody should have a shot. And Simpson doesn't believe it. Old Man Simpson doesn't believe it. And he kind of goes down the road. And as he's going down the road,
they take the casket out, and he's like, who's in that box?
Who's in that box?
And he starts following them.
He's not a bright man. He has a really nice dog, though.
Well, he hits a fence, and he's like, where'd the fence come from?
Where'd the fence come from?
It wasn't here. I don't remember this fence.
Yeah, and he's just a sweet old guy. And so eventually he comes upon 2 men on the road, and one man basically offers him, you know, this is where you sign in, and he takes his name, and he's like, how'd you die? And he's like, I didn't die. And he's like, I think you did, old timer. And as he's trying to go through the gate, the guy won't let Rip in. At which point he says, if Rip can't come into heaven, I guess I'm not going to heaven either. And as it plays out, he goes down, as he's walking down this lonely road that's just like got fence and everything, he comes upon another stranger, and he's like, I'm looking for a Mr. Simpson and a Rip. And he's like, I'm Mr. Simpson, and this is Rip. And he says, I'm one of the angels that's here to collect you, sir. And he's like, so I didn't make it. And he's like, no, he didn't make it. He's like, well, I talked to your fella down the yonder, and he wouldn't let Rip in. And if Rip can't go, I'm not going to heaven either. And he said, oh, no. Rip didn't save you from heaven, Mr. Simpson. Rip saved you from hell. The reason they don't let dogs into hell is because they can smell the brimstone and the fire. And this guy takes him, and he pets Rip, and he takes him and he shows him into heaven. And so the final thing of the episode is closing narration. Travelers to unknown regions would be well advised to take along the family dog. He could just save you from entering the wrong gate. At least it happened that way once in a mountainous area of the Twilight Zone. So it is a fantastic episode. It is just homey and cool, and it's just an old guy who loves his dog, who dives in the river to save his dog and dies saving his dog, trying to save his dog. And then his dog dies, and then the idea that they have these two competing versions of hell. The guy at the first gate is super nice, but he doesn't want Rip.
Listen, I'll let the dog in later after you go in.
After you go in, I'll get him in. I'll find him a way in. No, sir, I can't go without Rip. And it's such a cool episode, and just one of the fun episodes of season 3. Next week we get another really kind of fun episode. It's Showdown with Rance McGrew, which is an episode basically about a television cowboy who eventually has to fight for real. So, a little bit. The funny thing is, like, I'm watching Fallout right now, and the idea that Fallout could have like a TV cowboy eventually becomes a ghoul, and somewhere there's a. Go ahead. Sorry. Yes. Ryan.
He's raising his hand.
Your turn. I feel like every Twilight Zone is surprise. You're dead. You didn't know it, but you're dead. Like,
I will say there are some of them, but a lot of them, like some of them this season, yeah. But one of the things when you read about it, right, Ryan? Rod Serling is doing a lot of the death stuff in season 3 because he had gotten back from World War II, and he was fucked up. Like,
all right.
Like Rod Serling came back from World War II as a complete and utter loon. And so he put a lot of the energy is put towards death, morality, making good choices. Like it all kinds of it all comes up, but not all of them. And like what I would say, if you ever get into it, it's on Paramount Plus for free every episode. What Jerry and I have noticed, and to a certain extent, Joe and Raven have noticed, season 3 is where things like the writing is so the fuck up here. Like every episode is like a full mini movie, 25 minutes, beginning, middle, end, perfectly shot, perfectly acted, perfectly directed, and it's like the Jaws of TV shows. It's a perfect engine.
And at the bare basic minimum, it's literally for every episode that I've seen, because I've never been that deep into it, so I'm not taking anything away from it. I'm just purely making observations. Every time I've seen an episode, some of them do get really good. They get kind of deep. Raven, blink twice if you're being held captive
by pervy robots.
Why do we sound like robots?
Well, maybe if you
I don't understand.
Bought a real router, you'd be all right.
Perhaps she should fix her Wi-Fi.
Maybe
no.
Your shit.
I will say, like Ryan, I think what I've noticed in this 3-year excursion with Jerry, right, is the most interesting thing is the sheer volume of things that are descendants of it, that are where like anything you can think of, like somebody had to see. Like for me, what's been going on in my brain, I don't know with Jerry's brain, but my brain is. Somebody saw the Twilight Zone, right? Fuck. Like, it's amazing. And just the writing is so crisp. It's really a marvel.
And again, I am purely saying this as the guy that caught an episode or two on Saturdays when I was younger. You know what I mean? So
we can, I would, the thing is, like, the interesting thing, Ryan, I would say is I wouldn't give you, like, the big episodes that everybody. Okay. I would never give you like what I would say to Jerry, and Jerry, if you agree with me, blink twice because that's where we're at. I wouldn't give him any of the episodes that are the classic episodes. I'd say like where we found really joy is in these episodes that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Or haven't. That one episode about the guy who was trying to save the kid from the hanging. And it has the scummiest person in the history of television. The guy who sells the snake oil is just the worst he's the worst fucking human being you'll ever see in a television show. And you just can't believe that he got this guy on the air in the 60s. He's just a horrible person. And at every stage of the episode, he's the worst human being I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting, and that's where we're at. We're like, we have episodes coming up. Like, we're in season 3. We're like, he's hitting full stride. We have Rance McGrew next week. The following week we have Kick the Can, which is one of the all-time episodes.
Yeah, everyone knows that one.
Yeah, so like, it's just they were hitting
the movie, right? Kick the Can.
Yeah, they remade that in the movie. Yeah. That's one of the 4. But it's fascinating. It is what it is. But yeah, like I said, I don't. It's become an addiction now for me and Jerry. I would argue, like it's just something where like I don't know what I wouldn't do if I Tuesday night before a show I wasn't prepping with.
There is help for that. There's help for that.
It is, but I like Rod Serling. I can't help it. Anyway, Joe, let's talk more about your show on Thursday as we wrap up tonight. And
not my show.
What do you mean not your show?
Our show. It's our show. It's our show.
What do you mean not? It's your show. You're together.
He's vacating any responsibility in case I get us arrested. Basically,
damn right.
Plausible deniability.
Well, maybe I'm sorry.
The button pusher, man. That's it.
Joe's the button pusher.
You are. Yeah,
well,
you are.
Ryan, perhaps you could have an extra guest. You could have Olaf, the chair.
You know, I'm going to decorate Olaf. I'm going to have my daughter decorate Olaf for every episode, and we're going to see what we can do with that.
I love that idea. So, big show coming up. Not that one. Fuck.
Nope, there it is.
Untrained and Unscripted.
And
Thursday night at 10 o'clock.
And don't worry, none of the future pliers will have my big ass ugly mug on there, so we're good.
Or mine.
Okay. Jerry, what do you got going on with Slapjaw? What's happening?
We have I don't know.
We have a
show in Montreux.
That is a perfect summation of the evening. I don't know.
Playing up in Lake Winola at the end of February. The benefit.
Perfect.
Show. That's about it, though. The winter's tough.
Yes, I've been watching the news. It's been awful.
And Slapjaw can be found everywhere on social media.
Yep. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Yep.
Jerry's like, yep. I'm exhausted.
Sure,
Time to.
why not?
I went
wherever you want it to be.
I had a long day at work.
You can manipulate it into anything. Just make it happen.
I literally got off of work.
You guys. I appreciate all of you. Generation Movie will be back on Monday night. We're finishing up our Rob Reiner retrospective. We jumped. We're going to save Stand By Me for later in the year, but we'll be doing The Princess Bride. So,
that's another movie that I never had the same appreciation as everybody else for.
it's a little bit of a preview for Monday, but I'll tell you the moment I think you can understand The Princess Bride in a totally different way. I had my younger sister, right? Kelly's sister. At some point I showed her The Princess Bride.
Hey Ken, that's easy. Just use the Force, man.
I showed her The Princess Bride, and where I think it was the most amazing was she wasn't into it until the moment where Fred Savage.
Bye everyone. Bye Raven.
Bye Raven. Blink's Place. We'll send food. It's the same moment that Fred Savage is like talking to Peter Falk and says, "Don't leave. I want. If it's a kissing book, I don't want to do it, but I want it more." And she hit it at exactly that moment, and that's when I realized it's an important movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's a movie where you can. It's cross-generational.
All I'm going to say is I don't take anything away from it. I just personally don't have the same appreciation. I appreciate it for what it is, and I give it its due. You know.
Oh yeah, no, and I think the other fascinating thing about it is Andre the Giant. The stories about the production of this movie.
Oh, that I appreciate.
Are fucking phenomenal. I can't wait. We were talking about it in the green room. We don't know which ones we're going to go over. The passing gas story or the barrel of beer story.
Right.
Where he went to a bar and the entire cast was with him. And he ordered a barrel of beer, and the cast thought he was ordering a barrel of beer for the table. and he was ordering it for himself because he was Andre the Giant. So I'm fascinated.
There was some really great. It's not a good show. It's entertaining for what it is, but Young Rock was great if you're an old school wrestling fan for all the old school wrestling stories, and there were so many Andre the Giant stories in there.
Because he was one of the nicest people on the planet. Mm-hmm. Like he was the literal gentle giant. Like unless you fucked him over in the ring, and then holy shit, you knew if you did something bad. Anyway. That'll be Monday night on Generation Movie. We will be back next week.
Wait a minute. Why did you decide to go with that movie instead of Stand By Me? Because everybody was looking forward to Stand By Me.
Because we were talking about it. Stand By Me is an 1986 movie. We can do Stand By Me in the summer as part of our summer anniversary movies. Okay. 40th anniversary. So it was a good decision. It's a right decision. We wouldn't have gotten The Princess Bride till almost 2 years from now. So it was the right decision. But that's just a little thought bubble in our heads. I can't thank Rosaria and Loren enough for coming on tonight from Kamora X on Tubi. Please go find it and watch it and support these young filmmakers. Not just filmmakers in general. We're Creatives Unite. Thank you for joining us tonight. Ryan, thank you for...
Wait. Ryan, we got to see if Ryan is well-trained yet. Where can we find you, Ryan?
Jesus Christ.
You could find me in my chair. No. Facebook, you can hit me up at DJ Riot. Instagram, DJ Riot CLE. I got, for anybody in the Cleveland area, I got 2 gigs coming up this month down at Dive Bar. I'll be letting you know about those down in downtown Cleveland. And tomorrow night, it's the show. We're doing it, 10 p.m.
Thursday night. Tonight's Tuesday.
Yeah, I work nights, so it all blends together.
It all runs together as you get old. As Raven would say, you get older. Yeah, that's.
I mean, you could show up tomorrow night and sit outside and wait. I mean, that's cool.
I want to thank everybody for tonight. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Raven, for dealing with the fucking Wi-Fi. Thank you, Loren and Rosaria. By all means, go find Kamora X.
We are,
and by all means, check out our new favorite show on Thursday nights, Untrained and Unscripted, with Ryan West and Joe Ridgley. The boys are back. Thank you for coming tonight, and we'll see everybody next week.
We are what? Speak up, man. You got to talk over him.
So, real quick, we are going to start a GoFundMe to get Raven an Ethernet cable. So, I just want to throw that out there.
And we're going to send her cookies. Thank you for joining us tonight. Everybody have a great night. Stay safe.
Peace.
Joe, are you taking us out or am I taking us out?
You are taking us out. I'll kill Instagram.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.